Hi guys, just doing a review for Fear the Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 16. The final episode of the season, I guess. Yep. And after this episode, the last episode of the season, yeah, man, just the disrespect they have for Madison, man. Even when they got rid of her, like the actress, like, my god. What is up with these showrunners and not liking the actress of Madison? Like, from how they water off the story. I mean, you could say it's in a heroic way, but she didn't even want to leave. Like, we know that for a fact, and they just wanted to write her off. At the same time, where Nick actually left, they should have changed it around and made her come back much sooner instead of getting rid of her fully until, she's come back now. But just, spoilers obviously for this final episode of season 7 of The Walking Dead. Man, bring her back in the show as a villain. What the hell, man? What are you doing? Why would you do that? That's kind of disrespecting her legacy and her sacrifice as well, man. Like, what the hell? So yeah, I just changed locations, but yeah, just the way how they treat her, man. Oh my god. Basically, this whole time she's been stealing people's kids. So when she meets Morgan, she's basically stealing, Grace's kid, Mo. Like, what the hell? And that's what she's been doing to all these other people. So that's why I guess these people think that Morgan's a part of it, I guess, because they don't really know him. Because I guess there's these people in this area. I was thinking like they're crazy, like those characters that we met in an earlier time, where Morgan and Grace had Mo, and these people was trying to kidnap their kid, but even though it's not originally their kid, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I thought it was like them because of the radiation, but instead, it's actually people who actually lost their kids to Madison. Yeah, that's just kind of messed up because I guess Madison made a deal where if she helps these people kidnap people's kids, the real Padre, I guess, because I guess Padre was actually real this whole time, and Madison's been working with the bad guys basically, kidnapping people's kids, I guess. And we see one of these characters who we don't know that she's actually lost a kid. We just thought she was pregnant, but she's actually working with the people who I guess tried to hurt Morgan. But these people thought that Morgan was with Madison, who I guess is the villain. Which I still hate that idea that they was making her a villain. Like, why would you bring back a main character from the old days as a villain? Like, what the hell? So yeah, I mean, it gets to a point where Morgan kind of tells her about her kids, even though he kind of lies to her for like most of the episode. Well, about Nick mostly anyway, because she's thinking like Nick's also still alive, and Alicia. I mean, I guess we finally see that Morgan thinks Alicia's dead because of what was wrong with her, but he doesn't really actually see her die, so I don't even know why he even said that. But I guess deep down he was thinking that she was dead, but he didn't really show any emotion of how he felt about that. So yeah, that was kind of off. I mean, I guess Kim Dickens does a decent job with her acting in that scene when she finds out about her kids, even though she doesn't really know the full truth with Alicia, but so she still has kind of hope for Alicia. And then Morgan just kind of comes around and says, "Oh yeah, she's probably still alive," which we'll see. We see anyway. So unless they're trying to make us think that she died, but I mean they're clearly sure that she's alive and somehow better in a weird way. Like from how she was, she faints, and then when we see her wake up, she looks completely fine. Like what? I don't know what that means, but yeah. And what she actually had, like, is that ever going to be explained, or she just randomly got better? Or who knows what they'll do with her in the future if she comes back, which she has to because they can't really finish the show without Alicia and Madison reuniting. It's kind of like with Wick, Michonne, and the kids, Judith and RJ. They have to reunite as well, so it's kind of the same situation. Yeah, they could have easily did that with Fear the Walking Dead, but sadly Alicia left, and hopefully she comes back at the end at least, so it can reunite. That's all I want. Yeah, but yeah, I just kind of hated how this episode kind of brought back her character as a villain, even though she eventually comes back around thanks to Morgan, I guess, and says that you're not gone until you're gone. Basically, something that the real Madison would say, because this Madison is just like nothing like the Madison we knew, and this one's just kind of become like a villain in a way. The things she did, and I guess it got to a point where she didn't even want to find her kids because she just feels so disgusted of herself with what she did, stealing people's kids, and as a mother, that kind of makes sense. But would Madison really do this all this time? That kind of goes against her character. It's kind of bad writing, like Marvel bad writing right now. And I'm talking about Phase 4 because some of the writing with the characters, like what they did with Wanda in Doctor Strange 2, I was like, what? They kind of went a bit too far. Yeah. Like a full villain at that point, like what the hell, really? But yeah, that's how I felt. But yeah, she does come around eventually to a degree and tries to help. Well, she gets to a point where, she wants to help Morgan, but then I guess the people come for, Madison because she's a part of the group who stole her kids. So I guess they bury Madison, Far Cry freestyle, in the sand with her head sticking out. Yeah. But then Morgan goes to save her once he gets the chance. But then he finds that, because basically he knew that these people were going to die if they tried to take on Padre. So he kind of sees like the girl who he thought was pregnant but was pretending to get her daughter back, to take her to Padre. Well, she basically dies, and Morgan's just in shock with that, and he's taking long to kind of fight back because he feels like he failed her. But come on, man, you've been through this many times. You've failed a lot of people. You're just gonna have to get over this one, even if it's hard. I mean, you've survived all this time, man. You should be used to loss by now. But yeah, but he's kind of looking after a kid right now, so. And I'm not gonna go as far with Dwayne, but yeah, his original kid from season 1, but of The Walking Dead. But yeah, I guess he knows how it feels. So, but basically, Madison, I guess, somehow gets out the sand. She's really good with that massive hammer that she has and kills the walkers and gets out the sand and saves Morgan. So she kind of saves him twice in this episode because when they first meet, Morgan's getting buried alive and Madison just massacres all the people. But then if you think about it, she basically killed innocent people in that scene. So that kind of makes it less badass. Damn. I don't know what to say about that one then. But at that time, yeah, Morgan definitely needed help because he was kind of weak at that moment. Yeah. But I guess Madison kind of views herself as a broken person for the things she's done and how her family wouldn't really be proud of her. And I guess Morgan kind of tells Madison what they did and that, she can still redeem herself with her, quote that, he uses it on her. You're not gone until you're gone. So, yeah. Then at that point, they just go to Padre to get more back and they get blindfolded and we see that it's on a ship. But yep, that's how it ends. Guess we'll just see what happens. Not really much else to say. And that's pretty much it. That's how they end the whole season. We don't even get to see what happens with the other group. Yeah. And that's it. I guess we'll see the real Padre in season 8. Yay! And The Walking Dead will be over, the original show, at that point, so yay! And all the spin offs. Yay! Oh god. I'm at a point where I'm just like, these shows need to just end instead of making more spin offs. Just find something new to do, man. My god. I don't want to see all these spin offs. Even if some of them are good, I'm just like, it's like with Marvel. They're kind of in a place where they don't even know what to do. They're just making random bullshit right now. Random bullshit go, if you know what I mean. Moon Knight. Yeah. I still haven't finished that show. I don't even know if they actually did use that quote from the comic of Moon Knight. Yeah. But probably did. Yeah. I mean, it's probably okay to say that word, so instead of saying the F word. So since Marvel's kind of PG right now, I'm gonna do Deadpool. Oh my god. But yeah, I just don't know what to think with what they're gonna do with Fear going into the next season. I mean, I wanted to see like, I feel like the only thing we're gonna get to see with Madison and reacting to certain characters is, I guess, Strand, which will be a nice one because how much he talked about her to Alicia and what we thought was Alicia's last moments. Yeah. So it's going to be nice to see them together again. But so many missed opportunities with Charlie, because I don't know if she's going to be dead by the time we go into the next season. Like, they'll just kill her off screen. And yeah, Alicia, do we have to wait until the end of the show? Like, Jesus. It's just not fair. Oh man. All those missed opportunities, especially the Charlie one, finding out about Nick from Morgan and then finding out who actually killed him and confronting her. But she's sick and probably dies by the time Morgan, reunites with everyone. So yeah, a lot of missed opportunities there. And I'm just gonna end the review here. Not much else to say. Guess this is it for Fear the Walking Dead for a while, I guess. And I guess the next Walking Dead content will be the final season of The Walking Dead, its final parts, final episodes. So yeah, guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.